All right, a very good evening to everyone that's zooming in today. We would like to acknowledge our traditional caretakers and ancestors for these lands we reside on, the 19 pueblos around us, and the lands you come on as well. We'd like to acknowledge the caretakers of these lands, the caretakers of your lands, so that we can continue to be respectful as we um, seek homes on Mother Earth. So, Indigenous Ways is dedicated to bridging cultural exchange with people globally, and this is our beginning of a new concert series that we're starting with Indigenous Ways, and it's very exciting because we really are at the epitome of the mission, and that is to connect the globes with the southern and hemispheres, the southern and northern hemispheres. And this evening, we are so excited that we have Velma Siteine, and I'll just spell that for you only because I would have never known how to spell it. S for Sam, I, T for Tom, E, I, N for Nancy, E. Pronounce Siteine. Velma hails from Western Samoa, the Samoan islands of the islands in the southern hemisphere. She is about a few hours from the islands of New Zealand, northern and southern hemispheres, coming together tonight. Wherever you're beaming in from, we got Velma Siteine. When she's not playing music and writing songs prolifically, Velma Siteine believes in culture. She believes in children. She believes in language. She believes in elders. She believes in access. She believes in equality. She believes in education. She believes in the creative process, the ultimate intelligent gift we are born with. Velma Siteine is one of my heroes. I love Velma Siteine with all my heart. And I wish that we could just live with Velma Siteine forever and everybody. Everybody give it up for Velma Siteine. She met my grandmother. Woo!
That's me, yeah? Okay.
Just relax, Velma. Have fun.
All right. First, I want to greet you all. Noia, Maori. Sorry, Noia is from Rutaman. Maori from Kiribati. Nisambula, Vinaka from Fiji. Pakalofalahi atu from Niue. Talofa from Tuvalu. Kia orana from the Cook Islands. Maloelele from Tonga. Maloni from Tukilau. Talofalava from Samoa. Tena kaitai katoa, which is Maori, the First Nation people of Aotearoa, New Zealand. And warm Pacific greetings to you all. There are many Indigenous Pacific communities that reside in Aotearoa, New Zealand. We are all cousins. Our languages, customs, and whakapapa or genealogy tells us so. So I would like to take you on a journey through the stories I've written in song, and perhaps this may be your story too. I'm going to start off with and by the way, last night we had our elections yesterday, and Jacinda Ardern is our Prime Minister here in Aotearoa, New Zealand.
Woo!
So I want to start off with a song called Innocent People. I remember my sociology lecturer saying, don't believe everything you read or hear on the news. There are always two sides or more to a story, depending upon which perspective you take. This song was inspired by an incident that happened at the World Expo in 1988 in Brisbane, Australia. involving an ambassador group called Te Wakahuia. Certain mysterious events that ended with the tragic death of a woman, Kay Kingi. I never knew Kay, but her story and the spiritual aspects that surrounded her death challenged my ethics as a composer. So my intentions are to make people think about how they think in regards to truth and opinion. I spent hours in the library researching newspaper articles written about South Auckland. This is where I was raised, and this is where I reside. So this is my perspective. Some of the words are: an innocent woman up on stage, her family shattered when they read the first page of the news. A bundle of newspapers under a tree found a baby inside, but whose could it be? And so the news spreads. This is my song, Innocent People. Here we go. An innocent woman up on stage. Her family shouted when they read the front page of the news. People's lives overshadowed by shame. Put a gun to his head when they printed his name in the news. Tell me, why don't they print the truth about the killing of a man by another youth? They really pulled the whole town down, and there's a lot of good people, but the stories will never be told because the newspapers never get told. A bundle of newspapers under a tree found a baby inside, but whose will it be? And so the news spreads. This tree's mistake should never repeat, and the man with the power is sitting in the sea, and we all put him there. Tell me, how can you see that I'm sad? Do I go on strike so you can see that I'm mad? Really bringing us down, and there's a lot of good people, but the stories will never be told because the newspapers trying to find gold. So the news will read just another killing, just another bad chance, just another oil spilling, just another hijacked plane, just another boycotted game. You see, we feel a lot of pain, but we've only got ourselves to blame. So live your life in such a way so you'll remember yesterday. The memories that you hold so dear will be the ones you want to share. Live your life in such a way that you'll remember yesterday. The memories that you hold so dear will be the ones you want to share with me.
Woo! Yes.
The next song that I'm going to sing to you is called Love the Musicians. And when I wrote the song, I think I might have been feeling sorry for my tired fingers playing the guitar. I'd written so many songs for other people. I thought that it was time I wrote a song for me and for my fellow musicians. There's a song for different occasions for the living and those passed on. And people will play the music well after the musician's gone. I wonder if they stop to think what goes on in the writer's head. And when they decide to think about it, the composer's already dead. We are all musicians here. We play our music well. We tell our stories through our tunes, but there's some we never tell. Sometimes we make you happy, sometimes we make you cry. We sing the songs you live for, but for us we live a lie. And we say love the musicians, love the music too. 'Cause if you love the musicians first, then love will come to you. And I said love the musicians, love is never wrong. 'Cause if you love the musicians first, they'll always play your song. The songs for different occasions, for the living and those passed on. And people will play the music well after the musician's gone. I wonder if they start to think what goes on in the writer's head. And when they decide to think about it, the composer's already dead. They probably say, love the musicians, love the music too. 'Cause if you love the musicians first, then love will come to you. And I say, love the musicians, love is never wrong. 'Cause if you love the musicians first, they'll always play your song. I love to play my music when the lights are turned down low. I guess I'm a hopeless romantic, and the music helps my feelings show. If I could send a message for those who sing and play, I'm sure they would appreciate it if I said it in this way. They'd probably say, love the musicians, love the music too. 'Cause if you love the musicians first, then love will come to you. And I said, love the musicians, love is never wrong. 'Cause if you love this musician first, I'll always play your song. journey. And so this next song is called Drifting. And I wrote the song for a first year teacher, and her name was Fleur August. And there were three of us who had left Auckland and began our teaching careers in a small rural area in the Bay of Plenty. And only two of us returned home. We buried Fleur in a place called Waimana, where her people are from. I kept my sadness hidden. And I think I knew that I would write a song for her. Everyone tried to console each other by talking, grieving, and sharing memories. And I learned that the most precious gift given to all of us is life. The most important person in our lives, first and foremost, should be ourselves. Sometimes we can burden ourselves unnecessarily, especially when we are young. So this is Closure. This is my song for Fleur. I think that perhaps this is the song of many who are left behind to ask the question, why? Tears of a loved one are hard to consume. They leave us to question, but never assume. You saw the strife in other people's lives, and you drifted away from it all. Questions unanswered are mysteries to me, and problems unsolved are better set free. Hidden in the dark, you never saw the light, and you drifted away in the words within words inscribed in your book, trying to escape, if only for one look. You lost your worth, 'cause the vision of yourself was too painful for you to recall. So you drifted away from it all. Done. The next
Yay.
song is called Tatau. And in English, the word is tattoo. I was reading a book of short stories compiled by Professor Albert Wendt. And there was a story about a child who had overheard a conversation between her mother and father on his return home from having part of his pea, or the tattoo worn by males, completed. To me, our traditional tatau is the pictorial link that connects me to my history. I liken the tattooist to a tusitala, or a storyteller. They are artists and authors. Each marking, each line tells a story. If you just see his face, watch his hands, tap the lines connecting to my lands. For this tattoo celebrates my past. We are one of the same. He is the Tusitala, the master of his craft. Some come to him for show, some come because they know. If you just see his face, watch his hands, tap the lines, connecting to my lands. For this tattoo celebrates my past. We are one of the same. If you just see his face, watch his hands, tap the lines, connecting to my lands. For this tattoo celebrates my past. We are one of the same. We'll sing and dance for you. Offer up prayers for your courage. Lie still and patiently. Feel the gentle breeze that fans all over your body. If you just see his face, watch his hands, tap the lines, connecting to my lands. For this tattoo celebrates my past. We are one of the same. If you just see his face, watch his hands, tap the lines, connecting to my lands. For this tattoo celebrates my past. We are one of the same. Whew. You know, it's early morning here, so I'm not used to singing in the morning, but it's been really good. So I'm just going to have a drink. Thank you, my beautiful assistant. This song is called Christmas in Aotearoa, or Christmas in the Pacific. I remember as a child watching a black and white movie on television. Bing Crosby was singing I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. It never made sense to me when I would sing Christmas carols about sleighs and bells and snow. Christmas in Aotearoa is dedicated to my family and the beautiful summer Christmases we have. The Christmas significance of Christmas, the Christian significance, sorry, of Christmas is still observed by many. But for me, it is about family and reunion. And mum and dad are glad we've all come home. Just have to find the note because it's still early. Okay, here we go. We don't have a white Christmas. We don't have a cold morning, but the feeling's still the same. And Santa has his fame with all the little children in this land. We don't shovel snow at Christmas or use it for a fine snowman. We put castles in the sand and lend a helping hand, preparing food for sunny Christmas Day. Christmas stories told and mysteries unfold when castles of all sizes are untied, and children's eyes grow wide when they find out what's inside. And mom and dad are glad we've all come home. We want you to know this Christmas, it's not just a holiday. Was the way that I was told. Christmas is like gold, and you give a precious gift called love away. Yes, the way that I was told. Christmas is like gold. You give a precious gift called love away. Okay, that's done. I also want to say happy birthday to my oldest sister, Alexis. And so, happy birthday, sis. And I want to say hello to my brother in England, and my auntie and my cousins in Canada, and all over the place, my friends. We've just finished our elections, and to be honest, I think that that's quite a scary process. The debates, the arguments, the negativity, trying to win over people. And so this song that I'm going to sing Next is called Angry Words. Each verse is written, I've written it as a scenario where angry words are inflicted on others or are the cause of affliction. Words spilt out in anger leave emotional scars and regret. When you utter angry words out loud and feed them to the crowd, retract them can't be done. They're heard by everyone. You can't take them back or change your tune. People don't forget so soon. Not so easily, and so live with your regrets. The message is simple. Think before you speak. Now, if I can just think how to play it again. Okay, here we go. I don't want all the musicians out there who are listening to say, that key's wrong. So I better get it right. Angry words never seem to go away. I'm afraid they're here to stay. Those foolish angry words we say. Angry hearts seem to break so easily, clouded by obscenities. I wonder if you really mean it when you utter angry words out loud. Feed them to the crowd. Retract them can't be done. They're heard by everyone. You can't take them back or change your tune. People don't forget so soon, not so easily, and so live with your regret. Angry souls disconnected in the night. Find someone to make it right. I wonder if you're happy now. And what about that angry man? Always trying to blame someone for the pain you left behind. The scars are there, the damage done when you utter angry words out loud and feed them to the crowd. Retract, alarm can't be done. They're heard by everyone. You can't take them back or change your tune. People don't forget so soon, not so easily, and so live with your regrets. Live with your regrets. Okay, we are nearly there. I'm quite surprised at myself. To conclude my time with you all, I want to acknowledge my families and my friends who reside in the Northern Hemisphere, and to my peoples of the Pacifica nations. We will meet again. And so this is a song that is written, that I wrote, called Paradise is Supposed to Live Forever. And I just thought that it was really important that I kept a record of that, because paradise is supposed to live forever. And only we can ensure that that will happen. So here it goes. Tamatani vanua, tangata funua, vanua, enua. Tangata funua, tangata venua, enua, enua. Every rock in the Pacific carries a name from where we first came. They took what they needed, not just what they wanted. And the gods of all life smile down upon my people. Look into the eyes of the soul beneath the sea. It is their right to live as you and me. So the palm trees whispered, and the waves came in to hear. They said paradise is supposed to live forever. Tamatani vanua, anata funua, enua, onua. Anata venua, enua, onua. Take a look at the lands we've destroyed with our own hands. If you respect her, she will respect all your demands. So the birds and the trees and the souls of the seas met together. They told me paradise is supposed to live forever. They say paradise is supposed to live forever. too. Thank you, Tash and Elena, for hosting me. And I think I've finished. For hosting me.
Yeah. Thank you, Velma. That was awesome. Oh, what a nice finish. The sea, the water, the fish life, our lives, the palm trees. I see coconuts. Wow. We're over here in the desert, so thank you for bringing the water to us through your song. That was really beautiful, Velma. We're very blessed to have you in our life. We have your music on this side. We'd love to have you back in person. So thank you very much. Before I invite everybody on to join our Zoom, I'm just going to do a couple of announcements. Next week, we have L.A. Williams, Dene, Navajo, broadcast, sports, rodeo, traditional, you name it, she's it on the res. She runs the Dene College radio station. She was one of the original broadcasters when we first got KTNN, broadcast through the Navajo Nation. L.A. Williams is very fluent in Navajo, so a lot of her show will be in Navajo, and I asked her to please interpret for us, and she said she would try. So we'll give it our best shot. And let's see you all back here next Wednesday, 6 o'clock Mountain Daylight Time for LA Williams. And we would love for you to share this recording with everyone, which will also be available in the next 48 hours on the website. There you will also find the over 50 Indigenous presenters and artists, along with our fabulous interpreters. Right above me, there's a little, some letters. It says IndigenousWays.org. Go to that, and it's pretty user friendly. And just go to that, and while you're at it, go to subscribe to our newsletter. It's very easy to do, indigenousways.org. Right down below, see it, indigenousways.org. So all of our virtual events you can get also on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, etc., 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 Twitter. And all our virtual events have ASL interpreters, and we provide ASL interpreters, and they are free to our shows, meaning you don't have to pay to have them to see them. Thank you always to our Indigenous Ways board members. We would not be here without you. You are beautiful. We got to mention our sponsors because we feel like we need to honor them too, because these people believe in us. They run foundations, National Endowment of the Arts, Westaff. Westaff Cares, New Mexico Arts, New Mexico Humanities Council, and National Endowment of the Humanities. And as we get more donors and funders, we'll keep you all posted. So, going on to our next item, we are going to Black Mountain in a couple of weeks. We still have a list of stuff we need. We need gloves, we need Vicks, we need Bengay, we need beanie caps, we've got scarves. Some more flashlights would be good. We've got some blankets. But this is going to happen. The distribution is going to happen. We will be on Black Mesa November 5th, late at night, and hopefully my mom will be there to greet us. Hi, Mom. Black Mountain, November 5th. And then November 6th, we're going to be doing the distribution. And we're really excited for that trip. Like, you can't even imagine how excited we are. We've had some beautiful water barrels donated to us. So we're going to be taking water barrels and hand washing stations up there. And you can go to our facebook.com and see these shows. And you can also help donate to this Black Mountain trip. We are actually kind of needing some donation for the Black Mesa trip. We're not where we'd like to be, but a little bit more support would be very good. So anything is appreciated. We've got a postal address, we've got PayPal, we have Indigenous Ways. There's different modalities you can go through to donate. All of it is appreciated. So we also want to invite you all to come right on in, and let's go ahead and have a little bit of a chin wag, as Elena puts it. Turn on your cameras, please. Unmute your microphones, please. And let's say hello to Velma for about 10 minutes, and then let's call it a day. And social media, thank you very much for joining us through Facebook. We do have some comments that I'd like to mention to Velma. Velma has really excited a lot of people, always with her music. When you hear Velma, uh, yeah, your life can potentially change forever because she's that powerful. Her performance is live. Hello, Caleb. Thank you for being with us. Thank you, Caleb. And so we got some beautiful Facebook chats. Thank you very much for that. And if
Okay.
anybody wants to say anything to Velma, come on in. Hey, Musawa and Eagle. Okay, before I open up the
Hi.
microphone, hi, we've got Nicole Coromandel, wonderful musician, Tangata Fanua. And then Nicole Coromandel, beautiful. We've got Tangata Fanua. There you go. And we've got our beautiful Gaias, Musawa and Eagle that just got in from Michigan here in Santa Fe. We haven't actually seen, these are some of our very, very best friends, super powerful women. Everybody meet each other. Chris, our interpreter, Velma, our little sister, Caleb was just on. I don't know where she went, but I think she's still here. Okay, anybody want to come on? Zoel, come on back in if you'd like. Let's say hi to Velma. Would you like to say anything? Hey, Zoel. Would you like to say anything, Eagle and Masawa? Unmute your microphone.
Yes. Hi. That was lovely. It's wonderful to hear someone from Elena's homeland. And it's very, very inspiring. That was lovely. It's wonderful to hear someone from Elena's
All right.
homeland.
Caleb, would you like to say anything?
Very, very inspiring. Thank you.
This is Caleb speaking. I just absolutely loved the music.
Awesome. Thank you, Caleb. And Ilya.
Hi. Hi, Velma. I really enjoyed your music, and seeing you wake me up. It's like 6 in the morning.
I really enjoyed your music and seeing you wake me up. It's thanks for zooming in.
Like 6 in the morning. Beautiful to hear, sister. Love your music. I've always loved following you, so I'm so glad that I got to hear you sing this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ilya. And over here we got a Jude Byrne. She says, truth.
Thank you so much.
That's what you sing, Velma. Truth. Yeah. Ah, what a nice, refreshing time. Velma, we love you so much. So, so much. I hope you know that. You're always welcome back here to North America. It's an invisible line. You can just come right through over the water. You've always got a place with us, okay?
I'll be back.
And if there's nobody else that wants to say anything, we're going to wind up a little bit early today. Thank you for coming on early, Ilya and Velma. I'm not sure what time it is in New Zealand. What time is it?
10 to 11.
Oh, that's pretty late. That's not too bad. Okay, so Nicole Coromandel, so proud of you, my auntie. Your music has always made us proud. The stories you tell through your Waiata are real for all of us Indigenous people of the land. You are a wonderful, beautiful musician. Yes, Nicole, I agree with you. We agree with you on the Northern Hemisphere. We want your auntie back in person now. Okay, everybody. Thank you very much. Much love to you all. We'll see you all next Wednesday for L.A. Williams. Okay, let's have a beautiful day and let's keep up the great walk and the good work. And let's give it up for Velma. And as always, thank you, ASL interpreters, for coming on a Saturday afternoon. Everybody, let's give it up for Velma and our interpreters collectively. Woo! You guys did a fabulous job. Thank you. Thank you, Sienna. Sienna, do you want to say anything?
Always love your music, Velma. That was beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Very early in the morning in Australia too. So, but it is early in Japan. Always love your music, Velma. That was beautiful.
Good to see you, Sienna.
Very early in the morning in Australia too. So, but it is early in Japan.
One more time, let's give it up for Velma, ASL style. Woo! Yeah. Beauty way all the way, everybody. Much love to you all. Take care, be safe out there, and wear your mask.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yay.
Hey, boy.